dun, 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 da, da, dun, dun.
Its world has enriched my world, as silly as that sounds.
Da, 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 da.
It's like that feeling
Dun, dun.
that you had in maybe the 8th grade when somebody you really liked asked you to dance on the first dance, and like you're so excited, but you kind of feel like you're gonna throw up at the same time. But it's a good feeling of going to throw up.
Da, 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 da. Dun, dun.
Twin Peaks is one of the most revolutionary shows that actually captured, for me, as a longtime local, a part of the actual culture and spirit of this area. This is my heritage, this is my town, and the folklore that I grew up with, it predates Twin Peaks, and that's probably why I love it so much.
What Twin Peaks means to me is the distillation of weirdness within the Pacific Northwest.
Growing up in the Northwest in the woods was like, I very much relate to like the creepy woods aspect of that show. That there's something dark and weird out there, and it's like affecting everybody who lives amongst them.
There's a connection in Twin Peaks to giants and also star beings, and in the real mythology, the actual real mythology of the Snoqualmie Valley, in the creation story, Moon the Transformer, who came down through a portal in the sky on a cedar rope, was half star, half human. And he had the power to transform anything. This mountain here, Mount Si, I have spent time with elders and different people in the community, and there's a lot of discussion about giant primordial creatures that are about 40 feet tall. You could describe them as Sasquatch-looking, Bigfoot-looking type creatures, but they would sometimes be in the form of mist or clouds, or sometimes they would be in the form of debris like branches. They could incorporate anything in nature and form a body temporarily.
It was something that I had seen and felt my whole life, and when I finally encountered the show, everything started to make sense in a very, very guttural, very visceral way to me. There was a moment in the pilot when I finally got around to watching Twin Peaks when the principal of the school is announcing that he's canceling all classes for the rest of the day in Laura Palmer's memory, and I just started weeping uncontrollably. I wasn't intoxicated or on any drugs or anything like that, but I was having a deep, respectful moment for Laura Palmer's memory, and I hadn't even met this character yet, and it was going to be a while till I saw Fire Walk With Me. I didn't know who she was, but I suddenly started gravitating around the importance of this person. Laura Palmer died for our sins. I've been known to yell that out at random Twin Peaks events.
So this was the start of my Twin Peaks obsession. A VHS copy of the pilot, the Welcome to Twin Peaks Access Guide. Oh, everything you need to know about Twin Peaks. Tim and Tom's Taxidermy. Twin Peaks official cherry pie recipe, which I've made several times. Donuts, of course. The autobiography of Dale Cooper. The only problem with this book is it isn't long enough. A couple of the CD long boxes. You don't see those anymore. Christmas gift for my wife. It's a Betty Page in the Black Lodge. Don't know what she's doing there, but I don't care. The Dual Sides of Leland. There's an original Twin Peaks calendar from 1992. The Secret History of Twin Peaks, written by Mark Frost. The prom photo of Laura Palmer. 2 of the 3 versions of Diane. Electricity. Same model of hearing aid worn by Gordon Cole. What? You have to speak up. Bite the bullet, baby. Eat It All cone from the Double R Diner. Not the original, the same kind though. Here's my little buddy Spike. The same model of lamp that is in the Black Lodge. And listen to that sound when I turn it off and on. The lovely Vera Mysteria from Black Lodge Burlesque. Yeah, I want to stuff your pie in my face. An autograph from Sherilyn Fenn. Press release photo for Fire Walk with Me. Replica I made of the hula girl tie that Dr. Jacoby wears in the pilot. To Jason, all the best. Russ Tamblyn, Dr. Jacoby. So, this owl is not what it seems. It's a key hook.
We are doing our second Twin Peaks dance party. We had one last year.
There will be dancing. There will be breasts and other parts involved, of which folks are very excited. There will be music I am not familiar with, but there will be good times, merriment, and costumes. Why is Twin Peaks so weird? I've done a lot of thinking about this. I've spent many years studying, reading, and trying to make sense of it all, and decided it's in the pie.
Yes, wow.
Yes. Well, he's speaking backwards at this point. Oh, man.
We're hidden, but we're all around. And then once we find each other, we form these tight-knit little communities. And being a part of this fandom is one of the greater parts of my life.
You love it or you hate it for the most part. There's no one that's like, yeah, that's all right. The people who love it. It's a part of them.
I am crazy excited for the new season 3. To have such a cliffhanger for 25 plus years is insane for a television show.
Wondering what happens to Dale Cooper. That cliffhanger on the second season just gnaws at me to this day.
I am extremely excited for the revival. It was one of those things that we never were supposed to have.
I really don't want to put too much expectation on it because I've been so disappointed with other show revivals lately, but the fact that David Lynch is directing it really makes me hopeful.
I don't think it's going to be anything that we're expecting. I think it's going to be something that maybe we're not ready for again, which is what happened the first time. People weren't ready for it for the most part, and then years later, we caught up.
The mystery is always right around the corner and it's never quite revealed. So I anticipate we're going to be chasing a mystery and it's never going to be quite revealed because that's his style. And that's the magic of Twin Peaks.
Do you and the log have some special plans for the premiere night?
Those are private. Ooh. Twin Peaks has many mysteries and many things left unsolved and many ideas of what things mean, but no one ever really knows. Like creamed corn. Creamed corn is so weird.